Welcome to the Build America, Buy America Act training series. Before continuing, please watch the BABAA overview and BABAA stakeholders videos on the BABAA website to ensure you have the essential background knowledge. As those training videos explained, BABAA mandates that federal agencies, including FEMA, ensure that all materials used in infrastructure projects funded by federal financial assistance are made in the U.S. But remember, FEMA's disaster financial assistance grants are exempt from the BABAA requirements. The Build America, Buy America Act grants FEMA the authority to waive the BABAA requirements under certain circumstances. There are two categories of waivers: project-specific waivers and general applicability waivers. This video will discuss project-specific waivers by answering the following questions. What is a project-specific waiver? What are the types of project-specific waivers? How do you apply for a project-specific waiver? Where can you find more information about BABAA? Let's start with the first question. What is a project-specific waiver? A project-specific waiver allows the purchase of one or more non-domestically produced items for a single project and for a specific reason. Now, let's discuss the second question. What are the types of project-specific waivers? There are three types of project-specific waivers: non-availability waivers, unreasonable cost waivers, and public interest waivers. Non-availability waivers are the most common type of project-specific waiver. Non-availability waivers can be issued when the types of iron, steel, manufactured products, or construction materials needed for the project are not produced in the U.S. in sufficient and reasonably available quantities or of satisfactory quality. An example of a non-availability waiver is a project that needs a specific valve that is not produced domestically. An unreasonable cost waiver can be issued when the inclusion of iron, steel, manufactured products, or construction materials produced in the U.S. would increase the total project cost by more than 25%. It is important to note that it does not mean that the cost of the relevant products increases by more than 25%. Public interest waivers may be issued if FEMA finds that the BABAA requirements are inconsistent with the public interest. Please note that the justification threshold for public interest waivers is significantly higher than for other waiver types. Recipients are strongly encouraged to consider the other waiver types before consulting with FEMA about this type. Now, let's discuss the third question. How do you apply for a project-specific waiver? First, you should notify your FEMA grant representative of your intention to apply for a waiver. Once you have notified the FEMA Grant Program representative, they will schedule a waiver consultation. FEMA will meet with project representatives during the waiver consultation to discuss their challenges, consider which waiver type would best address the issue, and provide guidance on waiver development. A waiver application cannot be processed until a waiver consultation has been completed. There are 10 steps to completing the project-specific waiver process. FEMA may request additional information or decline requests with cause during any of the following steps. Step 1. The recipient conducts a waiver consultation with FEMA. Step 2. The recipient submits the waiver request to FEMA through their grant representative. Step 3. FEMA performs a technical review of the waiver request. Step 4. FEMA submits the proposed waiver to the Office of Management and Budget's Made in America office for review. Step 5. The Office of Management and Budget's Made in America office conducts a preliminary review and returns the waiver to FEMA. Step 6. FEMA posts the proposed waiver on its website for a public comment period of at least 15 days. Step 7. FEMA considers public comments and submits the waiver package to the Office of Management and Budget's Made in America office for final determination, if public comments are cleared. Step 8. The Office of Management and Budget's Made in America office conducts the final determination review and returns the waiver to FEMA. Step 9. FEMA issues the final waiver determination. Step 10. FEMA notifies the recipient of the waiver decision. The typical timeline for final determination of most project-specific waiver requests is 60 to 90 calendar days from the submission date. Project-specific waivers are non-transferable and may only be used by the project that was granted the waiver. Now, let's discuss the last question. Where can I find more information about BABAA? You can find information on FEMA's implementation of BABAA under the Buy America Preference tab on FEMA.gov. BABAA's website includes a list of all FEMA grant programs subject to and not subject to BABAA. You can also find more program definitions, flyers, and a helpful BABAA decision roadmap. The Code of Federal Regulations website provides more information on BABAA policy under 2 CFR Part 184. Thank you for watching this video about project-specific waivers. To continue learning, be sure to check out the other videos in this training series. For more information, please visit FEMA's Buy America page on FEMA.gov or contact us at FEMA-grants-BuyAmerica at FEMA.dhs.gov.